Hi guys, good morning. If you're watching this video, it's because you wear clothes, so everyone should be watching this video. Yeah, I look like a mess, but in a bit I will look cute, I promise. So please keep watching because you will love this video, guys. It will blow your mind, so just keep watching.
I may not see you with some, but hey, but I know that you do, and you're leading me through. You control.
This is me reducing the brightness so it would be so concentrated. This is where all the magic happens, guys. Adore this. This is where it happens. Disclaimer, guys. I'm living with my family, so if you hear a huge amount of noise at the background, just keep watching because I can't really do anything about it, and you just have to enjoy the noise. So today, oh yeah, earlier I promised that I was going to come back looking cute, and I did. If you don't consider this as cute, I don't know what you consider as cute. I look adorable compared to my last mess, I hope. Yeah, today we're going to be talking about two concepts that confused me as a child and probably has been confusing for many people till date. And yeah, that's what we're going to talk about today. So we're going to talk about the dress and the gown. The dress and the gown are not the same thing. They are not. I remember one of my teachers coming to class and confusing these two terms and saying, oh, bring that dress. Then the next class, they're like, bring that gown. Or this is a dress. And the next one say, this is a gown. It is so wrong. This is so wrong. They are two different concepts. Why do you think we don't say dressing? We say dressing up and we don't say gowning up. Have you thought about it? Because it is different, and that is what we're talking about today. We're talking about the concept of the dress. But I have to first start off with defining what a gown is. So a gown is simply a piece of fabric that creates a silhouette. I would probably say females have bought the whole gown theory because, like, obviously I'm a Christian, and we used to see like everyone wearing gowns in this but male, females, they all wear gowns. But now gowns have actually changed the narrative, or feminine have changed the narrative that okay, gowns are strictly structured for females and all that. So yes, gowns are they're just a piece of fabric that creates a silhouette, which mostly is feminine, but I still buy the idea of gowns being for feminine, like except jalabias that really pull through, and I still don't even fancy it. I don't like my men in jalabia. It's just really weird, man. I don't know. I don't like it. It's not weird. It's just not something I fancy, if that makes sense. So yeah, so gowns are just as simple as that. It's just a piece of garment. But dress is really the process of altering modifications to our body with the aim of a psychological goal. I know this sounded like a lot of English, but it's really not, and I'll explain in a bit. Why do you think we do makeup? Why do you think makeup changed from different eras of time? Why do you think, like, I remember when eyebrows used to be like this fat and it used to be so thick, and now everyone is just filling eyebrows? Why do you think now liposuction and exercising and gymming is such a luxury? Why do you think people can literally go to the extent of injecting things to their body to fit to a trend or a pattern of or fit into ideal body type, if that makes sense? So, and that's because of it's really the concept of dressing up. So dressing up is not just, oh, I'm wearing clothes and I'm dressing up. No, that's not what it is. It goes as far as any alterations we make to our body. So if I wear a very tight dress or a bodycon dress, it's basically because we have a psychological goal towards it. Me wearing this turtleneck or this color is because I feel like it's flattering, and that's already a psychological aim towards it. Me styling my hair this exact way is because I have a goal towards I want to look cute. If I decided to come in with my hair looking scattered as earlier and decide to record this video, it's probably because I am nonchalant, and me being nonchalant is already a psychological goal. I probably said a lot of things that it will sound confusing, but I want you to watch this and internalize it. Like, you're going to start dressing up and start thinking about dressing up in a whole different concept. Even when you're doing makeup, you're going to be like, okay, what's really my intention of doing this makeup? How do I want to look? You know, when you wear that sexy lingerie, you still have the intention of, I want to look sexy, I want to catch all the guys, and I don't know what goes on in their head. But you know, that is basically a psychological aim. So everything we do in terms of putting clothing to our body, it even goes as far as perfumes. Like, perfumes are still a concept of dressing up. I remember someone telling me that what's the point of freshening up and not putting perfume. And I thought about it. It is true, because it's still dressing. It's really just a process of dressing up. So yes, dressing up is just making alterations to our body with the goal or the aim of a psychological goal. I found this definition of fashion that blew my mind, and I'm going to share this in a bit with you guys. So I fell in love with this definition of fashion. It was actually defined by Mary and Joanne. I cannot pronounce their names, so I will just link every document and everything that's brought about this video so that you guys can all see it. So yeah, so they defined it as the total arrangement of outwardly detectable body modification and all objects added to it in the form of body supplements. This definition is everything in context of fashion and in context of the dress concept. And I'll break this down in a bit because it sounds a lot and confusing, and I'm sure people would have probably paused the picture and like want to internalize it. So yeah, I don't want to make this like a normal class lecture, but it's still a piece of information that you've probably never heard before, so I'm still lecturing you guys. So we're first going to start off with total arrangement. I think this is where fashion rules come about, and this is where, like, don't wear pattern on pattern, or don't wear like big patterns and bold patterns on bold patterns. You don't wear like a cheetah kind of clothing with stripes. Like, they're just rules about fashion and stuff like that, and that is where it comes from, because you won't see someone wearing a turtleneck and would wear a choker necklace, because I mean. So yeah, that's for total arrangement. Then the second definition that follows up is detectable body modification. Outwardly detectable body modification. You really cannot say your body has been altered if it's not done outwardly. Fashion is first outwardly than inwardly. I know that the scripture that talks about beauty comes from within. Beauty is the general state of everything that's happened, but in context of fashion is first outwardly then inwardly, if that makes sense. So it has to be, I have to see you as a person. If I come here naked and I'm like, oh, I'm fashionable, that's not fashion. You didn't make any modification to your body. There was nothing done to your body. You did not do anything. So yeah, it has to be done outwardly for me to see it. So the next thing that was spoken was body supplements, and body supplements are basically like jewelries and basically like different things that are added to our bodies, and all that. So when we wear bracelets, when we wear necklace, when we wear earrings, when we wear wigs and all these kind of things, these things are just simply called body supplements. Now, body modification, I think I want to explain this in depth so we can understand it better. So body modification is basically the transformation we make to our bodies, and this is where color, shape and texture comes back in. So colors in context of body modifications are like makeup, like tattoos. Like if I do makeup here, this is a bunch of colors that has altered my face. Not so drastically, but it enhanced it, if that makes sense. So I'm going to come here and with makeup and everyone is going to be like, duh, like what's going on? Yeah, so that is body modification in terms of color. Then in shapes, that's where we have like exercise and BBLs and whatever you want to do, cosmetic surgeries in summary. These things are all fashion and they're all trends and us trying to conform to trends. I really want to talk so much about this, but I don't want to, because I don't want to, when I get to that topic I would, but yeah. So this body fashions and basically BBLs and whatever is what's in context of shape. Then the last one is texture. Bruh, are you seeing my skin? This is me conforming to standards, to cultural standards or beauty standards or fashion trends, because this is me adjusting my texture of face. I rub cute lotions, I try to make my skin good, I try to look healthy. I remember like years before now, people really didn't care about your skin texture. Like, it was not just a big deal, it was not such a big deal. But now, like, everybody, even as little as small kids, are doing skincare routine, and that's because we're all conforming to fashion trends and whatever. So yeah, this is really the best definition of the concept of dress, and I really hope I've not confused you, but I've been able to explain that dresses are different from gowns, and the concept of dress is really deeper than we think. It's not just, oh, I'm dressing up and I'm wearing clothes. The makeup, everything we do really is about dressing, and it has a psychological goal towards it. So yeah, that is what this video is about, and I hope I've been able to make you internalize every single outfit you wear. So when you wear it, you're like, okay, what test your motive, man. Just test your motive. That's what I'm saying. So yeah, that is the ending of this video. I hope you love it, and I love you guys so much. Please don't forget to share, like, subscribe, share to everybody, share across your platform, because in the spirit of consistency, I am here again, and you will see me much more. Probably not a sit down talk kind of video. Maybe I will make this as fun as possible, because I'm actually a boring person, I believe. Oh, just one more thing. Elections are happening tomorrow, and hopefully I will post this. I feel like I'll post this after elections, but I can still say this. Hopefully I get this and post it this night. Please vote the right candidate, man. Please vote the right candidate. Actually, I'm married to Nigeria. Please vote the right candidate. I'm praying. Yeah. So I love you guys, but Jesus loves you way more.